Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hitman World of Assassination. And we're on top of the world!
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers
I feel like we're at the start of the third game.
Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy
I've got some snack cakes here to dip into my coffee.
To capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners.
Ooh, story time. Yummy cakes.
However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Oh boy. Oh, yep. Hitman 3. Alright. Best laid plans.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
I wonder if these are like teasers to the upcoming missions, or if it was just showing our journey to get to where we are right now. How the hell did we get a plane into these outfits? Yeah! Part 3. Let's go! Oof, I'm excited.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon?
I love their relationship. Oh man, I'm immediately feeling the raise in quality.
Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirmed target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures
Love
to
this
this
shit.
day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Wait, Gray is actually doing something this time?
Right. This is our moment.
Holy shit.
47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Oh god, this shit's awesome. Carl Ingram. The Ingram family is of Scandinavian origin. Their earliest known ancestors were blacksmiths in Norway in the early 19th century. They immigrated to America to become cattle ranchers. They eventually made a fortune selling gunpowder during the American Revolutionary War, and later established an empire in oil, coal, and steel. By the 20th century, the Ingrams had become one of the world's biggest fossil energy providers and began expanding their business empire into fields such as agriculture, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. In fact, some of the family's biggest sources of revenue come from the Thwack Beverage Company. Thwack Beverage, because it's one of the sodas you throw at people. Thwack. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't pick up on that, because I haven't been reading the names of the sodas as I grab them since the first couple episodes. But I've been realizing they're different brands. I did not pick up on the fact that one was called Thwack. Holy shit. And the global empire of chain stores. Key Providence's assets such as Humsan Oil, Blue Steel Agriculture, and Pax Mundus the Pax Mundus Foundation, geopolitical think tank, are largely considered to be controlled by the Ingram family. I believe some of these are callbacks to other things. However, it is in their political clout, a benefit of controlling the vital oil and coal markets that makes them truly powerful. The Ingrams are responsible for most of the Providence operatives positioned in the government and state institutions around the world, including senators. Sorry, I can hear my baby niece. I don't know if it's picking up. She's calling for her dad in the background. It makes me laugh. I can just hear her screaming for her dad. Yeah, the Ingrams are responsible for most of Providence's operatives positioned in the government, in governments and state institutions around the world, including senators, cabinet secretaries, generals, and even high-ranking papal advisor. And they enjoy close relationships to Middle Eastern and Latin American power players such as Al-Ghazal family in Saudi Arabia and the Marrano drug cartel in Mexico. Carl Ingram, 66, is the current head of the family and second most senior Providence partner. Carl is brash, direct, and a cowboy at heart. Despite their immense wealth and privilege, the family has always cultivated Protestant work ethic, and Carl feels most at home at his Kansas ranch, or touring his oil fields, which, incidentally, is also where he brings his business partners and political acolytes to size them up. Carl is a lion of a man, with a quiet air of dominance and steel handshake. He is also highly intelligent, perceptive, and an astute judge of character. As a youth, Carl enlisted in the army and completed a tour of duty in Vietnam shortly before the fall of Saigon. Returning home to finish his studies, Carl decided that while the logic behind the domino theory had been sound, military campaigns were archaic and ineffective. Wars should be fought, not with boots on the ground, but through the dual channels of Machiavellian tradecraft and slow power of corporate influence. Carl studied military intelligence and became a foreign policy advisor to the White House by the tender age of 32. When by 40, he inherited control of the Ingram estate from his father Douglas, Carl had both the political savvy and corporate muscle to set himself up as the behind-the-scenes kingmaker, whose endorsement is guaranteed to make or break campaigns and indeed careers. On both sides of the political divide, and yet Carl, like his family name, remains virtually unknown to the general public. Always preferring to the subtle backroom machinations over the spectacle of the limelight, he finally replaced his father, Douglas, as Providence partner in 1994. Carl Ingram comes across as a libertarian, but in truth, he is a pragmatist. In truth, this pragmatist transcends political boxes. He views himself and Providence as the vanguard of the global stability and status quo. And this this balancing act requires a highly flexible mind. For instance, Carl has spent billions undermining the climate agenda. I think we got hints at him previously, while simultaneously investing heavily in climate change countermeasures. However, this is all for the good of society. Carl believes that only a steady hand Providence can lead the world to a more sustainable age, without the otherwise inevitable descent into disruption, upheaval, and revolution. Carl was married twice, with 2 sons from his first marriage and an adopted son from his second. None of his heirs know about Providence yet, but Carl leans towards appointing his adopted son, whom he sees as having the greatest potential, as his successor. Unsentimental and a staunch meteocrat, Carl takes power very seriously, but is unapologetic about it, believing that only the capable has a right and a duty to rule, and that to the best and the brightest, power and leadership is no privilege, it is an obligation. However, like his associate, Marcus Marcus, Carl's pride has blinded him to the threats of Arthur Edwards, and now it may be too late to pass the torch. Marcus so-and-so. Dude, that background, what the fuck? Is this Control? Are we in Control? The so-and-so family is of Dutch-German origin. Their earliest known ancestors were violin builders in the 18th century Rotundum, moving to Baviera, where they became successful merchants. They eventually settled in New York and established an empire in real estate and banking. At one point, they owned 15% of all property on Manhattan, competing with the Astor family as the landlords of New York. They also cultivated an image as patrons of the arts and science, donating museum and university wings all over New England. The good kind of rich. I mean, this part up here, owning most of New York, the bad part. Donating to museums and schools, that's the good kind of rich. All in all, I feel like these guys were probably scumbags, though. Like, people love to be like, oh, the Rockefellers donated so much to small towns and infrastructure. Yeah, the Rockefellers are also fucking insane. Look into them. They are also incredibly racist. Like most rich people of the time. During their heyday in the late 19th and early 20th century, the so-and-so family were counted amongst the 5 richest families in the world. And like most powerful clans in the age of rogue capitalism, and followed in the that followed the Industrial Revolution. They were essentially robber barons. See what I mean? Pieces of shit. They made a fortune of King Leopold II's aristocracies in the Chicago, cynically exploited the fallout of the Great Depression, which they managed to dodge, and maintained lucrative trade deals with despots throughout the 20th century, such as Pinchon in Chile and Jinpo in Candia. God, I can't say foreign words. I'm sorry. I'm not racist. I'm incompetent. To this day, their intricate network of banks frequently and indiscriminately launders money for the white-collared criminals, organized crime syndicates, and terror groups, and despots all around the world. Ever since the end of the Second World War and the creation of Providence, their family have retrieved from public view, and few today recognize the name. The family is still immensely wealthy, but their true currency is influence. Their assets and investments are deliberately scattered and obscured, hidden behind funds and shell companies. But the family estate is involved in a wide and diverse range of industries, such as real estate, banking and financing, insurance, and legal services, as well as the arts, sports, and entertainment. Sorry, this needs to come up. Important Providence assets such as Milton Fitzpatrick Investment Bank, Danziger Ltd Insurance, Morgan Yates and Cohen Law Firm, and Monumental Pictures are their family's property, in which they still own controlling share. Marcus, 51, is the current head of the family. The current head of the family is the youngest of the Providence partners. He is divorced from Penelope Huxley, with whom he has a single daughter, Coralina, who runs the family art foundation. A strong proponent of order, diligence, and pertinence, Marcus tends to come across as officious and high-strung. Before Alex Charlesley, Marcus's late father, Enkart, used to sit at the head of the table, and Marcus is doggedly determined to prove himself his father's equal. An introvert and dyslexic, Marcus dragged himself through college on the wings of his family name and generous campus contributions. He landed a job at the prestigious law firm Morgan Yates and Cohen, although his grades were hardly in the top 10%. Diligent and determined, he was on the partner track when Eckhart died abruptly of a stroke, and Marcus was approached for the first time by Arthur Edwards, the second constant, who revealed the family's true legacy. Partnership on a whole different scale, Marcus later learned that Eckhart had long considered appointing Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Eugene Cobb instead of his predestined son, but he died before he could finalize his decision. This humiliating feeling of being a temp or runner-up haunts Marcus to this day. Marcus adores his daughter, Cornelia, and determined to be more supportive father than Eckhart, insists that she should one day succeed him as partner. But Cornelia, that's how it's pronounced, Cornelia, I can read, ironically shows little signs that she would even be remotely interested in running a globe-spanning power cabal. And now, Marcus is waking up to the harsh realization that not only is it too late to shape Cornelia in his own image, there's simply nothing left to inherit. Man, we're actually taking out two of the Providence heads. I did not expect that to be happening so soon. Alright, enter through the exterior. We have to use that because it's assigned to the starting location. We can only bring one thing with us. Oof. I mean, oops. Not fiber wire. It's gotta be... Where is it? I can't bring my gun with me? Hang on. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not allowed to bring my gun. Alright, we'll go with the fiber wire. And nothing could get smuggled in for me. Alright, let's start Hitman 3. Jesus, 20 minutes to get into it. Sorry, everyone. I like to read the bios. I'm excited.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Alright. And good snack cakes. Let's look at the... No map? No map? Also, yeah, I'm still offline.
Come in,
Shit.
47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Oh, this feels like an epic place to begin the conclusion. Honestly, a way better starting mission than the beach one. Oh, that dynamic soundtrack.
47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you?
Not what I meant to
I
do.
think I can override the Windows controls from here.
Oh? What the fuck? What this James Bond ass shit? Forgive me, I'm dying.
Position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good.
Oh, coin.
We're so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
God, why are you going so slow, homie? Stand up, please. Alright, I'm in a coat room. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Oh, I don't mind little scripted moments like this, honestly. That was awesome. Do I get the map now? No? Shit, okay, no map.
Came in here to steal something. Greetings, sir. Okay, right. But welcome to get the keys. Or a lock.
Hello! Good to see you. How lovely to see so many friendly and familiar faces here today. This has been a dream of mine for a great many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy. So, I would like to thank my cousins.
Alright, let's go up this way. What is this here?
Thank you. I'm proud to yet again report this great event.
Terminal?
My
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
Okay. Heighten your senses in the world's loftiest bar. At 950 meters above the Amarti metropolis, there is nowhere higher in the world where you can relax in such opulent surroundings. The black gold bar is remarkably the night spot is a remarkable night spot, gazing across Dubai from the 180th floor of the Burj Al Ghazi, a knockoff of the Burj Khalifa. Clearly, this is supposed to be stand-in for the Burj Khalifa because they probably couldn't do it because of money reasons or something. Adorned in gold leaf with extravagant designs, details, and a bar menu that would impress the most jaded connoisseur, it is set a new standard for the globe's most discerning socialites.
Oh, the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
You have to unlock the maps in the third game. Is that what this is telling me? Because that's awesome. You're on the 108th floor. Be sure to ask our staff if you feel unsure of the directions of a certain area. We are here to make your stay the best it can be. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I'm here. Just start walking around.
That's kind of you, but I'm leaving. No, this is a private matter. Besides, this is your big day. You should mingle, have fun.
Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to New York.
So she made the art. Seems Cornelia so-and-so has a meeting planned with somebody on the atrium balcony.
Lucy, you are needed at the inauguration.
Right there.
And there are...
That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Get me a drink. A strong one.
Yes, of course, miss. Any preference?
It doesn't matter. Sorry, Lucy, but there is more. There seems to be an issue with the sun installation. Oh, I'm sure you can handle it. That's what I pay you for. I know. But this could be a serious problem. Darling, you know how it works. We've gone over this 1,000 times. See what you can do, and if everything fails, then you get me. This is my day, and I pay you to make sure I can enjoy it. Understood? Yes, Lucy. Good. Now off you go.
Something wrong with it. I can probably drop it on a person.
Hello? Any update on my replacement guard?
Sir, we have word that he's arrived. I'm just waiting for him to turn up.
Well, get back to me when he is reported for duty. And remember to check his papers first. I don't need to waste my time with some newbie. I expect the best.
Of course, sir. We'll let you know.
Just get him up here. I'll make a personal complaint to His Royal Highness.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment.
Yeah.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
Oh.
Jeez.
Hey, I got lost. So sorry. I was just looking for the bathroom.
Thanks.
Hey, that'd be an easy way to take him out.
What was that?
Oh god.
What the hell are you doing here? You're not gonna get away with this, buddy. I'm sorry. We've got trouble over here.
Sorry, I did not realize that was a private area. What's her important meeting she's having, I wonder? Oh, that's awesome looking.
It's just a drink. You don't mind, do you? Oh, I really think you are putting on a brave face. You shouldn't be hiding back here. You should be out there celebrating life. Oh no, that reminds me, I'm supposed to talk to Richard long-term. I'm really frightened of him. His review of the Census exhibition was brutal. But I'd rather be here supporting you.
Thank you, but it's really not necessary. I have...
As long as you know I'm here for you. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or that dreadful critic insists on speaking to me now that I'll be kept away from my friend Cornelia Stuyvesant. Everything is going fabulously out there. I really want to say how much I appreciate all you have done for me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Not to sound arrogant, you have such a good eye for talent.
Lucy, seriously, could you please just give me a half an hour alone? I need to think.
I know you feel alone, but you have to understand you are not. I'll always be here for you. Ooh, look over there.
It seems to be slow on the uptake. Just really trying to make her leave quietly, but she's not taking the hint. So if I fuck up her art, she'll be forced to go. And so let's like look at the surrounding more. So really we can treat this as two separate maps for the most part in certain areas. Well, then they refuse. God, this is a huge fucking map. Oh my god. Honestly, looking at that map isn't gonna... I don't think I'm gonna be able to glean very much from it. Soap. Only one bar? Terrible service! How far back is that? Okay, good. Literally seconds ago. Sky's the limit. So it's supposed to be like clouds.
Hello, sir.
I'm getting some Naissance vibes from this shit. That's a game I gotta play on channel. I've never actually beaten it.
Greetings, sir.
This isn't part of the exhibit, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It kinda is. Let's go check out the art exhibit.
Don't be afraid to take the installation in at your own pace.
The biggest mistake when it comes to environmental preservation is believing someone else will do it. Hell yeah, brother. The Earth is not something we inherit, but something we borrow from the next generation. Civilization grows great when old the planet. Planet trees whose shade they shall never benefit from. Ooh. Now this is interesting looking. I like this. I like this a lot. This is very cool. I love art shit. I love art and shit. And now I'm back over here.
Especially when.
Fragile Sun. According to the art technician, there are down to the last fuse powering the sun installation. Ah, so if I can fuck up that fuse, that'll pull her away.
How's it going up here?
We're good for now, but we've only got one fuse left in the fuse box over there. If that blows, we might get some irregularities with the lights. People might not notice.
Lucy will. She'll flip. She demands perfection.
I told you this was a problem this morning. You haven't told.
Yeah.
I tried, but this is her day. It's her biggest exhibition yet. I don't really blame her for being a little preoccupied with all the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, we all sell out eventually.
Well, just make sure we don't balance everything, okay?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
It's always good to get our hands on as many tools as we can. So let's go pick up this hammer.
This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Okay.
Shit. Need a crowbar if I'm gonna break that open.
If someone touches those fuses, it'll ruin the experience for everyone. So, don't let it happen. No, they probably treat dogs just like people. Stop.
Shit, fuck, don't come down too far, please. Holy shit, I just accidentally stood up when I didn't mean to, and that could have been very bad. Gah. Fuck. Installation seems to be more... Okay. Oh shit. Shit, not who I wanted to get distracted.
Contact.
Hey, is anyone there?
Okay.
Hello? I don't like this.
I was hoping to get a guard, but sorry, bud. them away, put them away. Here we go. Also, I can take the fuse from one area and insert it elsewhere if I wanted. Override safe zone. Okay. What's this about? Let's all make sure you don't put the fuse in the back until we have figured out the electrical issue with the sun. We need this to be fixed ASAP. It's done safely. Whoever fixes this has a nice surprise waiting for them. Okay. Be just right, or it could be a disaster for the Ludises. Okay.
I just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow. That's right, 900 hours. And the key cards to activate the alarms are still in the safe in the security room. Yeah, same code. 6927. Just don't tell your mother or I'll have to shoot her.
6927.
Okay, but remember, you need to activate the alarm on both floors, otherwise nothing's gonna happen. Good. Yeah, will do. You have a good shift tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.
Well, that was convenient. Evacuation protocol to be activated in top 2 floors. Ensure there are no false alarms. Okay. Careful. Come on. Yep, ledge. Careful now. Careful now. Can I get over this? There. Crowbar. Screwdriver. Good employee, something is broken down, exhibit. But who should inform Lucy? Yeah, okay. Hell yeah. Do 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 do. Where's she at? That means that the other girl will be able to have her meeting, and I'm sure I'll learn something important there. God, it's fucking beautiful. It's also ungodfully nightmarish. Oh my god. Shit, right. That makes sense. Shit, there's not enough bathrooms. Not enough trash cans, I mean. Let's hope nobody comes in here.
Looking good. I will have to pad you down if you're coming
Go ahead.
this way, sir.
I just had to put away my screwdriver and wrench. I realized you were gonna get mad at me about
Sure
them.
you do. Everybody loves that stuff. Thank you.
Want a kiss? Hang on. I took a bite of my snack cake and I have a mess on my face. Not the first time I've had a mess on my face, mind you.
Excuse me, Miss Phillips.
Yes, what do you want?
We have a problem with the exhibition. Something has malfunctioned and needs to be fixed.
Oh, God, I don't believe it. Well, my assistant should know what to do. That's why I have the silly woman.
Now, are you going to be okay?
Thank you, Lucy. I'll be fine. Just go.
Okay. Well, I love you, darling. I'll catch you later, okay?
Bye.
I need to sit down for a moment. So who is she meeting with and why?
Hello? Dad. I'm sorry I got caught up. Yeah, it's safe to talk now.
T. Hi. Can I subdue him without being seen, I wonder? Or will they notice?
No offense, but please get out of my face. No!
Oh, shit! I need help! There's something really funny about sticking him in the face.
Look, buddy, I'm flattered, but...
Oh, Christ!
Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna do this right.
You don't find this awkward? Because I find it awkward. Will you go have a look?
Yep, understood.
Oh,
Jesus! Oh, God. Help!
Hang on, no. I could do this. I could do this without her noticing.
fuck off?
Dang it. Alright, I don't get to be a bodyguard.
Dad,
I mean, a janitor.
I'm so glad that you're alive.
Cornelia, I'm glad you are safe.
Dad, you have to tell me what's going on.
I will. What?
No, you don't!
Okay, I'm sorry I'm being dumb, but I'm having fun.
You smell nicer, but this is still too close.
Okay.
Help me! Hit the deck! Now!
Oh, thank God.
Shit. He saw me.
Take a deep breath and do exactly as I say.
Alright, there's no way I'm doing this without anyone noticing. Not with the short window I have.
Whoa, back off, buddy. I'm married.
What?
Shh, nobody saw.
Ow! Hey, hey, hey!
Cabin security.
I'm sorry. I'm just being goofy and having fun. I'm being a silly little girl, you know? I'm just having a silly fun time.
Can I help you? You're kind of freaking me out.
I should kill you.
Whoa. Finally. She's gone. Hey!
Alright, hey, I stopped doing shit like that. Let's actually let this scene play out.
Hey! Back off of it, would you?
Let's stand above so we're less noticeable.
Oh, the little cow would never leave.
Oh, this is an opportunity.
I'm so glad that you're alive.
Cornelia, I'm glad you are safe.
Dad, you have to tell me what's going on.
I will. One sec. Let me just get a drink.
If I wanted to.
I am so sorry everything has turned out this way. But you have to understand, this might be the last time we will ever talk. Face to face, at least.
What do you mean? You can't just pop up from the grave and...
Yeah, I know. I am really, truly sorry.
What have you done? What have you gotten yourself into? What the fuck, Dad?
Look, I don't have a lot of time to explain everything, but I promise it will all work out.
No. No, that's not good enough. One minute I'm crying over your grave, and the next you call me and say, hey, hon, guess what? Pop's still alive? That's so cruel.
I know, but you have to understand. When you have as much wealth as we have, you have to sometimes work with some very bad people.
What, like the mob?
Only politicians deal with the mob. This is much worse, and you have to understand. This is why I had to do this. To protect myself, and most important, to protect you.
From what, Dad? Who can be worse than the fucking mob? Oh.
The wheels that turn the world in motion of the night.
Don't let him take control of the situation.
Oh,
I'm gonna be worse than the mob, dead.
the wheels that turn the world in motion. Now, Cornelia, you need to listen to me very carefully. I am part of an organization. One of the biggest cogs in the system, if you will, but one of the minor wheels has grown steadily dangerous, and we must make immediate repairs.
We? Who the hell is we?
All in due time, my bunny. It's complicated, but in short, someone is in the process of a hostile takeover of everything that is dear to me, and he is a very dangerous man.
Okay, so now what? You just pretend to be dead?
We had no choice. Everything was compromised, but
She deserves to know the truth.
fighting back to fix this, and we will succeed.
Gotta focus.
How can I put this?
I don't know. Try.
It's always been your legacy to take over my duties when I retire. It's been like that for generations. You need to accept that. You have no choice.
Jesus Christ, Dad. You know I hate your other businesses. I only tolerate this because you're my father.
But look at what you have done with the Art Foundation. You've built it to become one of our biggest businesses. You alone.
Beautiful building.
Proud of you. And when we regain the throne, I want you to be my heir. Please, honey, say yes.
Screw you. This is too much.
I know you're upset, but think about it. I'll have someone contact you, but for now, and maybe forever, you have to accept me as dead.
I don't believe this.
I love you more than anything else. Just think about it.
No, more than ever, you need to accept me as dead.
I'm going now. Bye, my dear.
Come on, lock on. I'm going now. Goodbye, my dear. Ugh. I'm sorry, I just had to for the comedic timing.
I'm going now. Bye, my dear.
Bye, Dad.
I feel like she deserved that. A final goodbye from her father, who she thought was gone. Sorry, I took a wrong turn. I'm glad I was able to set that up and not interrupt it, honestly. And I think I'd rather kill the guy higher up first. He's the more paranoid of the two, so I think it's more important that we hide it. Hide from him what we're doing, you know? This guy will keep walking around for a while, I feel like, but the other one, the moment he senses something's off, even a little bit, he'll be gone. Hello? Oh, I thought I was allowed in here. I'm so sorry. Get your head in the clouds. Immerse yourself in the clouds for this once-in-a-lifetime experience created by the rising star of the art world, Lucy Phillips. This is an interactive experience where you are able to influence the environment around you. The exhibition makes its worldwide debut with a grand operating in the Burj Al Ghaliba. We're proud to present to you Lucy Phillips' latest masterpiece. It is simply unmissable. Exhibit is brought to you with Raven's Journey. Yep, okay. Yeah, and then just the floor plan again. Okay, back out.
Sup?
Wait, you can activate things while you're in here? What? I want to see the things activating around me. No, is it just from you stand? Oh, it's just you standing near things makes them light up. Cool. All right. How do we get higher up? There's way up over there, so let's go there to those ones. Oh wait, that was a staircase down. I'm silly. Although, I could find something useful here. Geez, a backup light.
Excuse me, but who are you again? Can you believe this guy?
Did not realize there's a person right there who could see through my disguise. Marcus is unhappy about the son's lack of oomph. Someone from the arts crew to give him a call once they have fixed the son. No ways higher up here. Oh, there is a way higher up right there. Don't drop him. Don't drop him. Do not drop him. Alright. Now we're a guard. That could be helpful for later use.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Only a fool would assume that power can be kept by only a few good men.
But I like listening to the radio. Our royal
We might be the chess masters.
war.
We need our
Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise of any kind.
Chess masters of our time.
That means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo you work.
Fundamental rules when recruiting.
And I'll probably get a warning about that.
Fine. I would like to share the story.
Well, it's time. So if that should happen, I should be able to run down
A lonely boy who came from a less than modest home showed from an early age signs of great intelligence and inventiveness. Something that no one noticed but his teacher. Now, thanks to her keen eye, she began to...
Evacuation keypads. Yep. Heard about that already.
Little Jeffrey harder, believing he could make something of himself. Okay, that's enough for now.
Sir.
Okay, where was I?
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass balls billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and
Just cracking my
as
knuckles.
they come.
Ford. Everyone believed that it was due to his brilliance, but that fate had dealt him such a generous hand. It was partially true, except fate is not abstract. It's tangible. Handed gift. Mount Olympus. That's enough for that.
Working on his memoirs.
All those ants. down there. Most of them wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us.
Get in cover!
I had to.
Sucking journalists down there. Funny, this building would never have been built without our influence.
You know that gets grumpy when always wants peace and quiet. Yeah, I haven't seen him playing golf today. You must be in a good mood.
Don't tempt fate. I don't think I've ever worked with a man like that. That's a mistake.
Is it my neighbor?
He likes to unwind by playing golf on the terrace.
And it's on. Now, after graduating from an Ivy League college with full honors, Jeffrey wanted to make a difference. He was brilliant, but he was an idealist. And he started working for what he believed was a greater cause. Fate, however, felt he would be more useful in the private sector and set itself out to lure him to his true calling, working for the hand that fed him. Oh, it's so good. Grooming him in fate's own image when he was needed.
No need to panic.
Not bad. I need a break, though.
Solitaire. The art exhibition's still down below. Oh, hey, sorry. It could very reasonably just like, hang on. Let's see how well this would work. I'm not gonna stick with this timeline, but... Yeah, no, I did not realize there's another man in here. Alright, let's have a little bit of fun. Come on.
I got eyes on him. We need backup here.
Yeah! Going loud! Alright, that's a load. We're not sticking with that timeline. I want to wait for the perfect moment to knock him down, you know?
Sir, I can't tell you to stop, but what you're doing, it's not normal.
He'll be leaving this room soon enough.
Top of the world. They're being pulled to pieces like a spider, one leg at a time. Ironic. But unlike him, I fight back.
Where does this adjust? I don't know what it connects to.
Please stay back.
If he comes over here, this might be the area to do it. Solar glass, that's so cool.
Might as well make me another.
But of course, sir. Coming right up.
Yeah, just keep him coming.
right. Yes. Yes. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Who you? Hey, you.
Oh, it smells delicious. Is it nearly done?
Are you kidding me? No, it needs to simmer to perfection. It must not be disturbed. You speed it up, and you break all the glorious flavors. You'll become mush.
Well, I got a call from upstairs that the guest is hungry.
When that clock rings, Mr. Ingram can eat, and it will be like the angels touched his palate. You understand?
So I can fuck up the food if I want. Ah, he's just looping through these areas, huh?
Okay, rolling.
God, these guys are everywhere.
Recruiting. No,
Okay, he's got a looping path. I don't have any poisons, do I? No.
Bound. Like all the great chess masters of our time and patience.
He's even saying the same shit.
Fundamental rule of recruiting. Little Jeffrey, a lonely boy who came from
Fuck it. We're not gonna try and be. Oh, I don't have a silenced gun on me. That's right.
a less than modest home, showed from an early age signs of great intelligence and
We're gonna save and see if we can get away with this on it. And
something that no one noticed, but his teacher.
While Ingram finally...
crime noticed. Okay. Yeah, nah, not an angle. I can do it and get away with it.
Something that no one noticed, but his teacher. Now, thanks to her keen eye, he began to push with Jeffrey hard.
I'd have to get him when he's in another position.
Okay, that's enough.
I think there's an angle where I can get him when no one else will see. It's just about timing things right.
Okay, where was I? And Jeffrey excelled. Lo and behold, he started to gain scholarship. Soon to be admitted.
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance. Now let's get Marcus Stuyvesant.
You read me.
Nobody saw me do it. Holy shit.
I just feel like there should be a better way.
Oops. My bad.
Like all the great chess masters of our time.
Ooh, hang on. They're like right at the same moment, pretty much. Honestly, though, this feels like it works weirdly well. It's just wait for him to turn the corner, huck it, and run. No one will know it was me, and I'll be blending in still. Because previously we had to be careful to make sure that Providence didn't know we were on their tail. This is it. This is the conclusion. The only person left is somebody who will know, pretty much.
believing he can make something of himself. That's enough for now.
Sir.
And it's on.
Alright, let's drop a save. No, drop a save, I said. Yeah, we have to fuck this up. I don't get sent super far back.
Jeffrey excelled. Lo and behold, started to gain, what do they call them? Scholarships. Soon to be, admitted.
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance.
I don't think anybody saw it was me.
You really can't let this go.
How do I get to the helicopter pad again? Back this way down. You know, it's a little rough of a method, but it works. So, he's unhappy with the sun, is he? Do I not have a fuse on me? Missing fuse cell. Oh, I need to... I see. I need to put back the fuse I stole. Let's go get back my outfit, my staff outfit, you know. We go. Alright, let's go let him know that the sun is working again. Because I believe what we can then do... Yep, override safe zone. Let's drop a save real fast. In my head, I want us to be doing this as fast as possible so that, like, oh, it's before they can inform him that the other guy's dead. You fixed the sun. I thought... I'm confused. Okay, not what I thought. So where's the missing guard? Well, you know what?
Excuse me?
Check that out. Oh, would ya?
Okie dokie.
I don't even think I'm gonna need to hide him. Oh, he's up there now. Wait, no, that's right. I can get up there through here. A der.
What's the update on my new guard? My current one has been on duty for way too long. I need security that's sharp.
Keeping
and
the big
focused.
man safe. Still haven't heard from him yet.
Yeah, nice gig.
But we know he's in the building. I'm sure he's just waiting for his uniform, and he'll be up soon.
Good. Remember to check his papers before you call me. I don't want some snot-nosed newbie.
I'll call you as soon as he turns up.
You better.
Oh, so it's not just about subduing any old guard. Shit. Shit. You know, I could try and do this all careful and well planned, like.
What?
Sup?
Or I could just do this.
Let's keep a low profile. Come with me.
I got your back, sir.
Shit, we locked on for like half a second.
Yes, sir. It's magnificent.
Okay, let's move on.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. We need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Sometimes I feel the need to be all careful and do it all properly. I don't know. I just felt like a couple of well-placed knives was good enough this time, you know? Sometimes that's all you need. Oh shit, how do I go down again? This way. There we go.
Greetings, sir.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a clear line of sight and nobody looking at you. A blatant assassination's just as good as a quiet one sometimes. Alright. Good times. Stupid offline. I don't even get to see my achievement thing appear. It sucks.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, next time. Death in the Family. Oh, this is one of the missions I've heard about! This is one of the really cool missions everyone's always talking about. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Hitman, World of Assassination. Tomorrow we'll do more of this, and cards appearing in a moment. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now. Hey, click one of the menu cards. They show up every video. Have you... Come on, click one of them. Please.